Hi, I'm Jonathan Metter, and I'm here in Pico America's Service Department with some products that are not new, but were new just before Christmas in 2018, and you may not have gotten a chance to see them because some of them were so hot they just sold out completely. We're now back in stock with all the different versions of our new 25-ton diesels, and they are now available from your Pico retailer. We're starting off with a complete starter set, and that is our smallest package in a starter set that we've ever had, and it is also our least expensive starter set, but it is a complete starter set with a power supply, the circle of track, and a locomotive and cars. And of course that locomotive is our new 25-ton diesel locomotive, and we call this starter set the Mighty Hauler. It is small but mighty. So I think you'll be appreciative of some of the details on this loco. It is a perfect scale model. It is a precise 1/24 scale model, and even in the starter set you've got a great scale model that you can expand with and build your railroad with. It's a great thing for maybe someone starting out with a railroad, or this could be the basis of a new industrial short line on your railroad. Model is what we call the Blue Goose. It's named after the real locomotive at the Arkansas Railroad Museum in Pine Bluff. It's a huge railroad museum in the old Cotton Belt Railway shops, and they were kind enough to let us come out there and climb all over and around and measure and photograph their locomotive that they had nicknamed the Blue Goose. And that's a real operational 25-ton diesel locomotive. So it's a real thing. It's a real model of the real thing. And this is typical of General Electric 25-ton diesels that were made from the 1940s up into the 1960s and even later. They were produced, actually it was the most produced small industrial diesel switcher locomotive in American history. They served all over the world, and there were hundreds of them on railroads across America. So perhaps one of those could find a place on your railroad as well. And this is our Denver and Rio Grande version of the 25-ton diesel. Just one more paint scheme in a track-powered loco. And on this one we'd like to show you something that applies to all of the 25-ton diesels. We've made this the easiest KD coupler conversion I think ever seen in G-Scale. Everybody loves to have knuckle couplers. A lot of folks like those. And we made it super easy for you with a number 0 Phillips screwdriver and these little adapter parts that are actually included in the package with the locomotive. You loosen 2 screws to take off the old coupler and put the little adapter post on there with 1 screw, and your KD coupler is mounted right on there, and it is right at the perfect height. Our KD coupler gauge shows you that it is at the exact perfect height right out of the box. Nothing to adjust or shim or anything, no fiddling. So good to operate. So you can have your couplers either way you like them, with the traditional hook and loops or with the KD knuckle coupler that will couple up to many other brands of knuckle couplers on the market as well. So I hope that helps you enjoy your new 25-ton diesels. And by the way, we actually did a little unintentional product testing with the Mighty Hauler. I was unpacking the locomotives and putting them on the track and letting them run around the track before we filmed the video, and I didn't notice as I put the first one on the track that something was on the tracks on the far side of the layout, and the poor little Mighty Hauler hit that and got launched into the air and dropped about 2.5 feet to our tile floor in our service department. Picked him back up and put him on the track, and he's good as new, no harm done. So they are built tough. And I've always enjoyed people making trains of little locomotives and powered units, so we've got enough Mighty Haulers and other 25-ton diesels to do that with a little short train here to finish out.